afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Lord of your futures and whatnot, Defender of the Faith of Theatre 1 vs 1 own. Crossing in the woods in the north, it is Baoliang, I believe, fighting here for the Soviet Union, Socialism, Comrade Stalin, taking on the role here of the 30th Mechanized Corps in the south. It is Vonivan fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Rolling out here with the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision here with Lightning War Triple Infantry versus Counterattack Tactics for Baoliang with Scout Car, actually, Penal Trooper and B4 Bulletins. Doubling using the Penal Troopers there for Baoliang. I'm guessing we should expect at least one B4 Howitzer. For now with Grenadiers and the MG42. We got Penal Troopers on the way there to put pressure there on Vonivan, who is moving eastwards here with the Grenadiers. And the MG42, Pioneers have rushed straight ahead for the fuel point here, an aggressive capping order there to I guess, sort of scout ahead just to make sure the opponent isn't rushing, and if he does, you can at least, take better precautions for it, rather than just, waltz blindly into a ambush with Penal Troopers. We got engineers eastwards, then engineers southwards here with a Baoliang. And we got the Penal Troopers squad out there, the Strafniki equipped with SVT-40 semi-automatic rifle. M3A1 following up there for Baoliang for a bit of aggressive play there versus Vonivan. You see it less commonly versus there because they have access to Panzerfausts, readily, so they can sort of easily lock down this kind of strategy, but that doesn't mean, of course, it never sees any usage, just less usage. Second Grenadier squad arriving for Vonivan and the Großdeutschland. Pioneers grabbing the point here, point there seized. Otherwise, all a bit quiet here. Initially, with sort of an opening there for Baoliang, he's got Dominic is not really aggressively attacking Vonivan. Of course, he will be soon turning up the volume here with the scout car and whatnot, but until then, it's going to be a bit quiet here. So Vonivan just snatches up whatever territory he can here in the name of Deutschland. Point there being seized. Pioneers moving at the MG42, moving to back up there. Nice MG42 play there. Got the M3A1 ready here for Baoliang. Engineers ready in as well. He's probably waiting for something to sort of join in with it. He could kind of just rush in and know, and he might also be doing that. But there's a potentially might be waiting for flamethrowers to sort of add it, since that's usually what a lot of players like to do. Or just waiting for more Penal Troopers to assist in the south. Engineers, Penal Troopers as the Grenadiers. He might also be trying to figure out what his opponent is up to. There's certainly a few possibilities there as to why he's not just getting in with it. Engineers, Penal Troopers advancing in the south, threatening to cut off Vonivan's reliance here. That's a nice bold move there by Baoliang. Second Penal Trooper almost done. There goes Scout Canal sitting out as he has tripped here off the trip wire, and I think indicated there to Baoliang what's going on, and they might have an easy target in there. Going before two, being caught here by the scout car. We got the fifth car opening up the close range. Engineers doing what they can. The south Penals are flying up behind. They're going to do quick for the unit retreat as well. We got flamethrowers up there as well, so that's likely what he was waiting for all along. The flamethrower again, very solid Soviet combo there. Is routed here by the Penal Troopers. MB42 Pioneers as well there, so nice big push there. And Baoliang is committing to a second scout car here. So that's going to be double M3A1s here. An aggressive mobile tactic there from Baoliang versus Vonivan, who's going for a lot of Grenadiers so far. One MB42 full Grenadiers. And certainly with Lightning War, there's a potential that he's going to go for a lot of G43s, meaning Vonivan is opting himself for a rather aggressive strategy, though less motorized compared with what Baoliang's planning. Scout car setting out of the M3A1, also known as the White Scout car. It was an American vehicle provided to the Surge by Lend-Lease. A little fun fact there. Charging forwards there, going for calf points. He could of course go for that one, but that's closer to the base, and he might risk getting hit by a Panzerfaust being behind a corner, so he might be less keen on that one there. Second scout car round, and this time equipped with Penal Troopers. Double Grenadiers moving about. Engaging there at a reasonably safe range. He doesn't immediately get Panzerfaust there, but for now also pushing west hard. Taking advantage of Baoliang moving eastwards, so they just aggressively switch sides. Nice play there for now. In some ways a bit risky, since he does risk considering the eastern side, but on the other hand, he just can grab a lot there from Baoliang in return. So we'll have to see how that works out. Grenadiers moving about there. And he's going for a fifth Grenadier squad, so he's definitely going to go in from the heavy, and that's definitely going to mean a lot of G43s. We'll have to see what he else goes for, though. And certainly could make some of the elements here of Baoliang's doctrine, which is very good. I mean, Shocks was the right place, could do a lot of damage as long as they don't get swarmed. And the B4 could also be quite effective if Vonivan begins clustering up his infantry. Splat. So we'll have to see what it ends up with. But meanwhile, there's scout car being repaired. People just pumping to the next scout car there. Back here we got medics on way there for Baoliang, very good. But only 2 infantry units, 3 engineers, and then 2 scout cars. Definitely a not entirely regular strategy. Fumes of advance will do, but then before 2 grenadiers at the same time, locking down the movement of the scout cars. Since the scout cars can't move out free again, the risk of getting Panzerfaust at which point Vonivan just going to stream in with more Panzerfaust and knock them out entirely. So already here, Baoliang strategy is encountering a few speed bumps with Panzerfausts. The ultimate speed bump. Sadly, though, they've never quite been able to get current traffic police to use them. Something about being inhumane. Anyways, engineers on the way there. Additionally, for Baoliang, bit of skirmishing. I've got Pupils as the grenadiers here, trying to sneak up behind there, again, just charging at the grenadiers. It looks like maneuver them. Nice paper there, go roughing in return. And Baoliang wasn't paying attention. A grievous blow, there you go. Grenadiers meant to block the retreat path there. That's going to be a wipe here on Baoliang early on. Nasty play there with Vonivan, but well done. Certainly highlights we can do with a lot of grenadiers again. He does risk some heavy manpower depletion. If he's not careful, you know, Baoliang begins hitting him really, really hard. But so far, though,
The enemy is taking our territory.
the only one being hit really, really hard is Baoliang. I mean, he's definitely determined to try and make this strategy work, but so far, it's not quite paying off in the way he's hoped it would. Someone's being laid down there. Charging in at the Pioneers, caught in the bats, but they're going to be routed pretty rapidly. 50 calibers engineers with the mercenary guns and the one in the back there with the flamethrower just hammering away there at the retreating Pioneers. Vonivan spring eastwards here. Baoliang has no resource take up. It's going from penal troops to replace the ones that lost. He could also consider some shock troopers at some point. Back here for Vonivan, he got no further light to make a nice company or tech for the support armor corps. But we are getting the G43s, and so far it's looking like a total of 4 squads equipped with G43s, with the 5th one here not quite having the munitions ready for that one. Still, that's going to be a lot of G43s on a lot of grenadiers for Vonivan, and so going to be a tricky bit there for Baoliang to contend with that explosion of semi-automatic weaponry. Anti-tank rifles up as well there for Baoliang. He is clearly concerned about getting hit by 2-2, since that would be the usual counter to, you know, the scout car here build. Go for 2-2s, hard counter them. But so far, though, Vonivan is not going in that direction. In fact, he's taking straight ahead like a madman. When he's charging forward here, scout car needs to be careful here. I mean, of course, this does leave Baoliang with a theoretical possibility, which could somehow try and rush out a T-70 here versus Vonivan. That would really Vonivan in a really bad spot, but the trick is actually getting there. And certainly with Vonivan is heading Baoliang's fuel, it's not looking too easy there for Baoliang to actually achieve that goal. Which going to be holding on the move there for Vonivan. An awful lot of well-equipped grenadiers, and there you go. Every single grenadier squad now under Vonivan's command is equipped with G43s. Which also means it's the vast majority of his overall force, since there's only other things he's got which aren't going to use are Pioneers and MG42s. There we go. Got the scout car moving in. Supporting the other one. We got a 3rd penal squad on the way there for Baoliang. I mean, he could have tried to side tech spawn company, but he can bring in Maxims, and there's all these grenadiers that could work out. But so far, though, I'm guessing Baoliang wants to preserve resources, being something a bit higher up the tech tree there with some bit more impact. Oh, roughly, they almost landed another crippling blow there against Baoliang and the 30th tank or mechanized corps here, but managed to avoid that one this time around. Just barely. Moving in east here, though, he's trying to sort of play around Vonivan's hordes. Noting the way that Vonivan's using his grenadiers there, does mean he's not exerting a lot of, so we say, consistent map control. He can sort of quickly hit a point and, you know, force it back, but he can't actually actively defend a lot of the territory he holds. And we can see here, though, Baoliang is coming into a lot. Oh, he's trying to get into the base, and rifle grenade then, absolutely madman move there, but for now in this case, though, was saved by the base machine gun there. Scout car there being fixed up slowly. Cancel the penal troopers. Might be that Baoliang has some other plans in mind here versus his opponent. Victory points wise, it's 306 versus 498. And there we go. We got tactical movement. It doesn't, I think, make them retreat faster. But it does help his other troops, which are not retreating, to move faster against Vonivan of Baoliang here. And there you go. Two Grenadier squads charging towards the eastern fuel point here. Good lord. It's rare to see someone using tactical movement. And here we have Vonivan. Actually showing a side stun, so thumbs up there too for Vonivan. Grenadiers going straight for the penal troopers there. Back here we got the 10% command going up there for him, and he's almost got the fuel there, so he can actually push out a T-70 pretty fast, at which point he can begin hurting Vonivan. Though Vonivan is not exactly in the position where he can't soon begin pushing from himself, so it's going to be a bit under pressure there on Baoliang here, and he must be starting to have the sensation he's going to get hit here by armor soon as well. Double scout cars with flamethrower gears, and the penals then engaging the Grenadiers here. 50 cal fire there, raking poor Ludwig, who stood a bit too much of this, but there you go. Huge force of Grenadiers for them before to back out. Then Gears could risk getting wiped out if they're not careful, as they're going to be carrying the retreat path quite aggressive. There you go, Grenadiers pursuing the scout cars here as well. Penal Troop squad cut off from the rest of the force here, leaving Baoliang's Penal Troop was there in a sticky spot. He's going to have to retreat from soon. Oh, scout car pathing there is not quite, I think, fully paying off there for him. And in the south, MD42 is holding the Gears pinned down. He needs to retreat them fast. Very intense action here. Cheeky. He's got the demo charge there in a spot where he's hoping that Vonivan is not going to be able to pay attention, then boom. And there you go, Penal Troop squad bit the dust, I think around here. Bit of a brutal blow there to Baoliang. He's going to need to return that favour quite aggressively, but he can go for the T-70 now, or he might just decide at this point it's going to be too late and he's just going to try and take up and go for T-34 76s instead. Grenadiers moving up here, MD42 setting up as well. Penal Troop moving forward, C strength to the MD42. Flamethrower used there, quickly retreating. Penal Troop was there trying to get away as well, but it looks like we're going to see at least another wipe here against him. Quickly moving in here and there. Scout cars on the move again, Grenadiers under assault, and there you go, routed. MD42 retreating as well here. I think what he's trying to do is trying to somehow force him to retreat from here and then retreat through this path, and then pop goes the weasel quite terminally. The question is, will the units actually go? Oh my goodness, it's happening, it's happening! And there we go, two Grenadier squads got a definite blow there to Vonivan. Nice setup there by Baoliang there. He's definitely playing the longer game here. Two thumbs up to Baoliang. Snatched from Helmut and Jürgen as they got blown to bits. Mechanized armor company going up there. Yeah, he's not going to bother the T-70. He's going to try and take advantage of this. He just hit Vonivan as hard as possible to turn this game around again. Vonivan quickly replacing the losses there with fresh Grenadiers who aren't told what happened to the previous runs. Yeah, I say went to Denmark. Yeah, it's a very nice summer here, I hear. Yeah, I say totally didn't blow up. Panther on the way there for Vonivan. Penal Troop moving up here. Got here as well. We got Grenadiers moving that backed up with the MD42. Mechanized armor company is almost done. And there you go, treating the Strafnik MD42 the quick routed as well. Will Baoliang pull off any more demo charge shenanigans here versus Vonivan? Will he have other tricks up his sleeves, which probably will explode? As Baoliang at this point seems a bit like an explosive magician. Troops heading out here, Penal rushing back here to the base for healing reinforcement. And there you go, Panzerwart here for Vonivan and the Großdeutschland Panzergrenadier to claim vengeance for the lives lost in service of Deutschland. He's about to get hit by a scout cut, possibly. Then again, he may just decide that's a bit silly, just charge into that. Engineers, Penal are backing up there. Gunners quickly taking losses. Panzer moving in there. Go direct hit. Scout car explodes as it comes into contact with the Panzer Force. 75 mm with a shell. Engineers are routed as well. Bit of a sticky situation here for Baoliang as he currently has. Well, he's got a pair of anti-tank rounds to try and stop the Panzer IV, which is a bit on the ambitious side. Pioneer 74 through there, grabbing the eastern fuel point. Panzer IV falling back, and we got air recons out here from Baoliang, looking for a great idea there what Vonivan's up to, and hopefully gain some insight that will allow him to beat Vonivan silly. We'll just blow him up again. And there you go, second scout car avoids death by Panzer IV, at least for now, as it speeds away. towards his own base. Panther forming up east side here. Pioneers being about. He could consider some mines around here. Maybe they doesn't have a lot of munitions for it, but long term might be a good idea. So maybe could turn the favour there to Baoliang. And these are the penal troopers moving in there. Big force there with Vonivan. Oh, Baoliang loading. He's now got 2 escorts equipped with the anti-tank rifles, and Baoliang is not far off. Maybe go at least for T-34 6. Scout car charging in there. He's basically hoping to hit the Grenadiers with as much force so they can't try to panzerfaust without just getting wiped. Close here, but not quite successfully landing sufficient damage there to wipe out the Grenadiers. Hitting the western field, Ponina is losing the eastern one here. We got an impact doubling Grenadiers routed by the Panther 4. 4 killed so far on the Panther 4. And now Baoliang, he can commit to the T-34 76 if he still wants to versus Vonivan, but he may also consider the K1 versus the Panther 4 and the H-85 tank destroyer. There's certainly also some strong possibilities here for Baoliang to consider. As Vonivan keeps up the assault for the fatherland and the German peoples. Back here, nothing for happening yet. We got another tactical advance here. Or tactical movement, not tactical advance, that's another ability. And there you go. Huge force of Grenadiers moving in, equipped with the Pandiolse Pilfered anti-tank rifles. We got the Pills are routing pretty rapidly, and these fields get swift movement here. Very nice use of the ability. Now, apparently they can actually find it while using this ability. Catch them Pills in a pretty bad spot. The Panther ends up doing a lot of damage here, but the Grenadiers do help getting off a wipe here on Baoliang. So nice usage of the ability. I mean, thumbs up to Vonivan for using that ability once more. I mean, so very few players actually use this ability ever, so it's quite amazing to see someone use it in general. Almost getting a second wipe there. Some very, very nasty horde tactics there by Vonivan. Wiping out the second people squad inside the base there. Good lord, those losses are gruesome there for Baoliang. He may decide that another demo chance is going to be in order to gain vengeance. So, the cycle of stuff getting wiped never ends. Panther 4 moving in there. We got anti-tank penal troops nearby to at least try and stop the Panther 4 briefly, but it might just not be enough. There you go, direct hit, and there you go. Scout car down. Engineers almost wiping as well. In fact, most of them died inside that scout car because they didn't wear the damn seatbelts. Back here though, it's definitely looking like Baoliang's going to go for the K1 heavy tank to contest and wrestle with the Panther 4. No, he does go for the H-85 tank, so it's just looking like the K1, but looks like he may just go for the H-85 tank destroyer here. So right now Baoliang is a bit short on infantry. He's got plenty of engineers, but not a lot else but engineers. Meanwhile, Vonivan still got 5 Grenadier squads. He's got the Panther 4, he's got the MG42, a significant challenge here for Baoliang. Goes left here, works out. We got mines up here in the calf plant. MG42 holding back the penal troops and routing them easily. Another Panther 4 for Vonivan. We got another demo charge here. Now the way he's placing his demo charges, he's trying to place them sort of with the terrain where they're more likely to be overlooked by Vonivan until it's like too late. Some of those one around here, as you can see there. And now the second one is here. I'm sorry about the camera angle again, but I just want to highlight the way he's positioned the demo charges. It's pretty sneaky and pretty clever, particularly against his opponent who just like to hoard up his Grenadiers to block them up. So sneaky play there. We can see he's bringing up demo charges, but that doesn't stop the demo charge from going off. That allows maybe a better chance of seeing them. But again, if he moves about his Grenadiers in closer than he's done so before, I mean, there's a fat chance, they get blown to bits. In this case, not quite. I mean, he's basically baiting what he's probably trying to do is sort of sneak up a horde here around the corner, at which point, Baoliang there pulls the trigger and blows up a lot of Germans. Panther 4 falling back, half health, closing in on half of being eventually too, though. Otherwise, the Vonivan's managing most of the map. The demo charges, of course, have yet to result in anything terminal for Vonivan. Now, of course, the question is, what does Baoliang go for next versus Vonivan? Another tactical movement. True believer in maneuver. Thumbs up to Vonivan. Even the MG42s are moving affected by it. Quickly moving in there, hitting Baoliang's rear areas. At the same time, pushing up with the Panther 4 on the front as he defends with infantry with the flank. Nice play there by Vonivan. Pants 4 there. Oh, taking out the Legion 5. That was not a great move there by Vonivan. He might even losing another one. Oh, Sato charged up as well. They ignored the anti-tank pools, although he got wiped. We got shock troopers in now here for Baoliang. This is a bit of a crazy push here by Vonivan. And he lost the second Panther 4 as well there. I feel like Vonivan here might have got a bit overconfident as Baoliang, who delivered a serious backhand slap here against Vonivan. Almost giving a concussion with the sheer force of said backslap. Oh! Oh no, this is about to get much worse for Vonivan. Almost got them there. Almost got them. It was really close. They almost lost so many grenades, but they able to spot it in time. Then we can see the trick there. If Vonivan had not been paying attention, he'd just been a bit too slow there. Boom. All of his grenadiers gone. Now we got full mother rush here as Baoliang strikes here with the counter-attack here. Shock troopers need to be careful. They're taking a flat damage from a lot of grenadiers. He's sort of trying to threaten there. Looks like he realised he did something wrong there still. Absolute brutality here between Vonivan and Baoliang. Pioneers of the Pilgrims and Engineers as they just keep fighting away most spiritually. More shock troopers out here for Baoliang. And there you go. Grenadiers moving ahead. He's trying to get a wipe on the shock troopers on retreat. He's likely going to get it. Casualties inflicted here on Vonivan. He's actually lost his remaining Pioneer squad. Almost getting shock troopers, not quite. And there you go. Now taking heavy casualties there on retreat. And he's moving up with the Pilgrim troopers to further hit on the retreat path against all of Vonivan's retreating troops. Nice play there, Baoliang. Nice play. Good flexible realization there of how things are going and just trying to inflict as much damage. And he's going to try to go for the surge charge and all the retreating grenadiers. Oh! And we got relief infantry to try and compensate for that. Wow, someone's actually using tactical lightning or more than just the G43s and the Tiger tank, or even the Tiger tank, just too close. It tends to be half the doctrine nowadays anyways. I mean, G43, there you go. Didn't quite get into the grenadiers, but that was still really close to it. It did cause Vonivan to just pop relief infantry in almost a panicky movement there. Brutal stuff there, brutal stuff. Would have been perfect there for Baoliang and actually gotten at least one wipe there. Several wipes would of course been amazing, but still, I'd say that was a very nice counter blow there to Vonivan. Very nice. There's still a long way to go. He is far from out of the woods here against Vonivan and the Großdeutschland. Got us from there rhyming as his grenadiers and pioneers are being guarded here by the shock troopers. No survivors, no mercy. Ishtar moving ahead here. He can go for another Panther 4 now, though, as they shoot 5. He might want to consider Stooks. Unless, of course, he can flank it with a Panther 1, in which case, no problem. We got push into these 740 grenadiers. We got the Ostrom moving out there. That actually puts them at 6 infantry squads, which is quite a bit there for Vonivan to manage and could result in some mishaps. Also, remember, big thanks to Simon for donating and supporting the Propagandacast. You're part of my company here, Simon, so big thanks to you. Back to your regularly scheduled propaganda. We got gunners moving up the eastern side here. We got the Panther 4 halfway done. Shock troopers good to go. Issue 5 there, halfway to Destiny 2. Moving up the west side here with the engineers and the shock troopers. And the Panther 4 is almost done there. So what is Baoliang planning emphasis for Vonivan now? More tanks, more tank destroyers. B4? Who knows? He's moving about there. Starting to look like he's got something planned there. Big push with the grenadiers. There's the shock troopers. We've got Ostrom backing them up as well there for a bit of moral encouragement. And they're going to fall to the big wipe with the shock troopers. A nice little blow there. We got the Panther 4 moving in though. More units moving in there. And Issue 5 missed the Panther 4 there by a narrow margin. Meanwhile, a huge assault on the west here. And flame for a drop there. And there we go, we got it happening. Got the B4. He's supposed to be using both engineer squads remaining alive, by the way, to quickly build it up. The MG42 there. Almost, close one there, but didn't quite manage to get away with it. B4 was done. Needs to be careful there then. I mean, if he gets too close with that horde right in front of the B4, I mean, that could very well be a lot of dead Germans very fast. And there you go, B4 howitzer almost done. Oh dear, for now it's going to do, it's going to be this huge horde right in front of the B4 at close range. It's going to be pretty hard for that one to miss. It's going to be pretty hard. Oh. No. I don't think Vonivan's realising what's going on here. Okay, he should be realising it now. He's also gotten out of the arc of fire here. I will... Oh dear. We got from Mother Russia again. Counter-attack. He's still almost wiped out here. We got flame... anti-tank rifle drop. Taking these retreating. There go the B4 shoots, and 2 Grenadier squads annihilated, shattered alongside some of the masonry protecting the point. Graham the flamethrower with the Ostrom, shocked when we hit their veterans. One kill though. That's certainly a nice inauguration there for the B4 Howitzer here for Baoliang. Utterly annihilating one of Vonivan, or 2 of Vonivan's Grenadiers, because good placing more Grenadiers, more Pioneers. Shocked was there routed. Graham the centre victory point, we had 367 versus 152. There's a fire there, veteran 2, that's very good there. You should probably consider some more tanks to back things up. A few tier 4s could be good. Back here we got tier 4 ready for Vonivan, and we got the Panther 4 being fixed up as well. This is in dire need of being fixed up. B4 looks like it might be lining up for something again soon enough. Ground points here, ground points there. Grenadiers moving towards the centre victory point. That's pretty bold. I mean, he knows that's within, the arc of fire of B4. And dead on. Full wipe then for Vonivan. And those were some entirely fresh Grenadiers. This is 240 manpower down the toilet of civilization. Shock Troopers there moving in against the Grenadiers. Trying to hit with the rifle. I don't think it's going to work out too well there for Vonivan. Graham the eastern field, putting it with the Pune troops. We've got fighting here going around the eastern munitions. Got the M42 here, mine by Ostrom, backing up the Ostrom here. Shock to be shouting at 11 kills for Vetsi 2. They can easily doing what they can with the G43s and the K92Ks and they go grenade off. Panther also on the move again here for Vonivan and the Großdeutschland. 30th Mechanized Corps meanwhile just continues to struggle ahead here. B4 almost good to go again. Will this be another earth-shaking hit here that just leaves Vonivan dazed? Shocked was routed by the Panzer IV. 350 versus 152. He can soon go for. We can actually go for the T for the first 1-6, but we can soon go for K1 instead. And B4 shoots again. Trying to catch the Panzer IV this time, though the shot goes a bit off the mark. Meaning the Panzer IV entirely unharmed, but may have left a few squirrels without a home or bodies. T for the first 1-6 following up there for Baoliang and the Red Army. Panther IV could do with some repairs here for Vonivan. West and eastern points being secured. They're depriving Baoliang of victory points and resources. Bit dangerous. They should then work something there and say push up the west. Of course, to be the most immediate effective choice since there's less defences there from Vonivan. B4 there reloading, getting ready for the next big hit here against Vonivan. Peel troops engineers moving in, and we got air reconnaissance again here from Baoliang. Very nice work there. Gives him a nice picture of the situation on the battlefield and what his opponent is up to. So thumbs up there to Baoliang. And there you go, T-54-6 rolling out and B4 fires again. This time the Vonivan dodges it. He's seeing through Baoliang at least a degree. So that was a close one. T-54 might want to slightly turn around to just get, I think, the full effect of its gun versus the Grenadiers. I think it primarily already is. And there you go, we got still close head support called in here, but around the centre here to cover an assault here against the B4 there to help deal with the issue 5. An interesting move there by Vonivan. Panther IV is down to help B4. They're so far setting up. We've got the Grenadiers in trouble with the shock troops and the Peel troopers here. Quick route here. We've got the T-54 flanking up behind. Further looking to punish Vonivan here for a rather aggressive and possibly greedy assault here against B4. And there you go. Panther off from the T-54 from 6, but still has a chance to take out the Panther IV with a good hit. If he rolls a bit lucky, there we go. The Panther IV is down. Bad luck for Vonivan. Good luck for Baoliang. Another Panther IV consigned to oblivion. T-54 from 6 with the veterans 1 and 4 kills to his name. Baoliang has suffered a lot of infantry losses. Only just 2 shock troops, a Peel trooper squad, and an engineer unit. Meanwhile, Vonivan has also suffered a bit there. He's got 3 Grenadiers left and some Ostrom plus the Pioneers and an MG42. He's got no armour now. Baoliang, I think, should consider some more engineers to help repair his armour faster. In particular, the T-54-6 would benefit a lot for some priority swift repairs here from the engineers. Ostrom continues reinforcing. Got Gunnisman aggressively. Got the shock troopers on the way. 5 kills. There you go. Quick grenade. Flung through the air. And B4 shooting to the base here. Got a single kill, and most likely that might have been a medic. Bit hard to tell here, but I think it was. The close one there, had it landed slightly different, that would have been a much more explosive and expensive experience there for Vonivan. There you go. Tactical movement again. Allow him to quickly shift his infantry from the base to the front line and to wherever he else needs it, except right into the heart of the enemy base. It's nice work there again by Vonivan. Something to learn from there. You should find moving out there. T for the 416 and down repairs. Still not getting more engineers. The question is, what is Baoliang planning with that manpower? More tanks? More shock troopers? Or is there something else that brews within the mind of Baoliang? And there you go. Vonivan's calling up his heavy armor, the Tiger tank. Schwere Panzer. Achtung. Some of these with the shock troopers are suppressed by the MG42. And certainly it's a good thing he's got a VT2 issued 5, because otherwise he'd struggle a bit there with that Tiger tank. And there you go. Big hit here, almost taking out the entire Grenadier squad. Leaving the survivors quite shocked and half dead. Tiger tank moving ahead here. No pin lock machine gun yet. And oh, he's going to go straight for the B4 here. He's going to try and deliver a quick move here before Baoliang will realise what's going on. He's going to try and take out the B4 howitzer. And there you go. Shock protector heading from the Tiger tank. H5 have now been the City 5 no gunning against the Tiger tank. Shock to taking further shots, but no hits. Tiger tank continues to advance against the H5. T for the force is moving in. He's going to. No, by the race is not moving directly at the Tiger tank. It's because he wants to get behind it, or at least he's hoping to get north and then get behind it. But okay, I guess trying to change of plan here. Oh, misses on the H5. Tiger tank is in fact almost destroyed already. That's pretty bad here for Vonivan. He loses the Tiger tank already. 74 points left here for Baoliang versus Vonivan's 301. Tiger tank escapes here, though it is a bit close. And Baoliang is hauling up more tanks to support the front line. 72 here versus 301. Need to grab some of those points fast. He's moving ahead. Pioneers round to grab the western point with the penal troopers. Going to leave some red nearby to assist. Got another B4 shot there in hopes of hitting something, but hits absolutely bugger all instead. MG4 2 should be dealt with by the T for the 416. Now he's grabbing the point here, prioritising victory points over the fuel point. Probably not a bad idea. Need to get those penal troops out before I think the risk losing to the Grenadiers here. Ace level 28 kills, and of course G for the fees. Third shock trooper squad out here for Baoliang. That is a lot of shock troopers. I mean, this match is sending out in a lot of ways here.
T-34 ready for combat.
And there we go. Second T for the 416 out here for Baoliang. There you go. MG44 routed. The leads in here versus the HD5. B4 could soon find out. Here we got 11 kills. We got Legends 1, of course. Here he comes again here from Baoliang. Very good use of that one. And there you go. B4 shooting. It's going to be the Grenadiers. I think it is. I think it is. No, I was wrong. Oh dear. He almost got all of the Pioneers there, but he just sort of shaved off half of them. So. Better nothing. Also got another kill. It looks like another medic bit the dust there. It's not quite as a climactic shot there from Baoliang as it could have been, but still slowed down the repairs of the Tiger briefly. And of course, just to highlight to Vonivan that his base is not quite as safe as he would like it to be. And of course, had that shot been slightly more to the left, that would probably wipe both Pioneers, but he left Vonivan in a really bad spot. So that's like 400 manpower, something he has to find out again. Still halfway to 22 out of that B4. Sturmgeschütz on the way for now to back up his Tiger tank versus Mr. Baoliang's armor. Very good move there. Very good move there.
We are losing territory.
Hitting these in a few upon with Grenadiere. Also straight to the T for the 416 there. Also splattered out here. And we got the B4 shooting again. And blows up some dirt. Maybe gives Squirrel a concussion. More engineers there for Baoliang. He says lots of remaining engineers, but that's a very good idea, definitely. He needs to keep his armor prepared. There you go, going to need something catastrophic loss in the T for the 416. Panzerfaust off, but it may not quite be enough to save their lives as the Red Army Armoured Force strikes at them. There you go. Gets away though, partly because he didn't actually pursue aggressively here. Before they could blow apart some pioneers standing at the edge of the centre victory point. T-54 hanging back, grabbing the point again. We're 250 versus 72. Sturmgeschütz moving up, TIE tank in the east as well. No pinlock machine either. I want to get that H5 in, and that T-34-76 is toast. Unless he gets incredibly lucky, which he didn't.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
But even as he... Oh, yeah. This is his T-34-76. He's still able to pull off an anti-tank satchel on the TIE tank. There go B4. Tried to hit it as well. Didn't quite land the hit that sort of did the job, but it was close. It was close. Maybe if he'd used the direct hit fire ability, which actually does have quite some range. Then we got the TIE tank with the penal troopers here, inflicting grievous harm. T-34-76 grabbing the eastern point. What will Baoliang go for next, and what will Vonivan go for next? Target tank here with 8 kills. B4 slowly getting ready again. Got the shops advancing there, closing out to 3 pioneers. They caught out in the open of being utterly shredded. And the west here, we got more shots from here, but they're going to get caught here by the TIE tank and a large chunk of grenadiers. Not a good engagement there for Baoliang, and in this case the Wazir is using this infantry retreat rather than throwing manpower, because there's no way he can win this engagement with the shock troopers. In these two, Sturmgeschütz with the T-34-76 is too close there, but now supporting there, go Propagandacaster. That's going to be, I think, a very likely loss here. I've got these two other flanking, it's ace level now. Oh no, the T-54 survives thanks to the intervention of the H5 tank, so they're still pretty close here. And we got tactical movement again, the Ostrom retreating. West side here, we've got to push for the centre again. TIE tank advancing as well. B4 good to go. And I think he was trying to catch the TIE tank and move, expecting it to move through the centre. It did, but the timing was a bit off, giving the TIE tank just the ability to move against the howitzer, and that's where we'll be at the end of it. There you go. Crew cleared out, and he's moving in. There goes. Grabbing it right under Baoliang's nose. He's going to try and force Baoliang to destroy his own P4 howitzer. Target tank there blitzing away, almost taken out here by the ace level tank. Strong, there you go. Sliver of health left here for Ivan's Tiger. Very, very close shave there, but he manages it. We had 233 versus 68. I'm not entirely sure what he's going for, but it's going to be a bit too slow. Probably should try and get that B4 ready again. And we got air recons out there, troops reinforcing, healing. Heavily damaged Tiger. Pioneers coming, of course, to fix that. Seizing the western victory point as well. Very good. Engineer sitting out. Likely, I think, going to grab that B4 howitzer. And he might try and take another shot at the Tiger tank here. Not necessarily to knock out the Tiger tank that at this stage of disrepair might work out, but also imagine to sort of try and catch any pioneers repairing it. But there you go. B4, 203mm howitzer ready again. There you go. We're going to see the shot fired. And what will it be? Tiger dead. Pioneers dead. All of the pioneers suddenly are now a fresh coat of paint on the side of the Tiger tank there, leaving the crew deeply traumatized. And the other guys have got to keep fixing the Tiger tank no matter what as well. So nasty blow there to Vonivan. That's only going to keep his Tiger tank a bit further to fight. And also these Vonivan know that there are a few infantry elements on the field that could have grabbed points. So that's a bit of a tricky spot as well. We got 193 versus 68. We got the Stu moving up here. Getting the T-34 with the damage income. He's almost taking out the shock troopers. Stu knocks out Baoliang's remaining T-34-6. Currently armor kill for Germany. And there you go. Shot actually, well, went through there. Almost seemed like it bounced, but I don't think it did. That is coming in. Fighting west here. MG42 versus penal troopers. Another T-34-6 on the way there for Baoliang and the 30th mechanized corps here. Another tactical movement there for Vonivan to, well, get whatever he's got left. Moving in there. Go double troops here going for the H5 tank destroyer. Then we've got target weak point here to make it harder for the H5 to respond here with Vonivan's Sturmgeschütz assault. There you go, back to 2 again on the Sturzschützen added. Main gun out in the tank destroyed. That's pretty bad news here for Baoliang. And there you go, H5 bites the dust as the munition kicks off. And now it's the B4's turn to feel the wrath of the Sturmgeschütz. Engineers executed against the B4's side. And there you go, B4 howitzer destroyed as well. Critical blows there to Baoliang. A nice little Stuke counterattack here. The Vonivan is now critically short on infantry. You might want to consider using relief infantry again to at least slightly compensate for some of all these losses. T-54 is going for the Stooks, and he should get into a good spot with them. He should have still a good chance of winning him with this little health left. And there, good target weak point again. Shot actually bounces off the Stooks' arm. We got shocks with the popping smoke here to make it harder for the Stooks to coordinate the fire against the T-54 6. Nice save there by Baoliang against the might of the Sturmgeschütz. In the centre, Ostrom holding out. He's slowly being bled out, and the west target tank moving up. They're also low on health. And 73 versus 60. Baoliang's got more infantry than Vonivan, but Vonivan's got more support weapons, and more important, he's got more armour, especially Sturmgeschütz. So it's a bit difficult here for Baoliang. I think it's just easily sort of stabilised again. Of course, he has to if he wants to win. Stuks are up in the advancing infantry. Pin up machine guns would add a bit of extra anti-infantry there. Looks like that'll kill their main gun. In particular, the pair of Stuks and the machine guns, I think they're surprisingly good versus infantry for the cost. And you also consider how well they work against armour, so it's a little fun there. T-54 is almost good. We've got another shoot farm away there for Baoliang and the 30th Mechanist Corps, as he tries to bar the door for Germany's entry into the glorious Soviet Union. Shock to the straight at the target tank. That's obviously not the right path to go for if you're a shock trooper. Unless you got a death wish. Ostrom grabbed the point here. Issue 5 was done. Here's Ostrom here in the east. T for the first and 6 running in. Shock moving westwards. Issue 5 done. We got 173 versus 57. Baoliang is desperately fighting against Vonivan. And there you go, Shock just going in now for Mother Rush to maybe sort of give the assault a bit of a boost. Got the H5 moving ahead. T-54 is going to back up as well. Here, target tank blitzing westwards, hooking up behind Baoliang's forces. Covered up here by the Stuks, very nice. H5 needs to be careful, it's going to be exposed to the side here to the Sturmgeschütz. H5 shoots and misses. Great hit by the H5 on the Stuk. T-54 they're falling back as well. Target tank versus shock troops, we got 169 versus 57. Finally, is about to get sold by the shock troop. The Stuk fires away there. Pinlock machine is finally out of there by Vonivan. They're only on that Stuk. None of the other armoured vehicles. And there you got another tactical movement, another all-out attempt here by Vonivan to push ahead no matter the cost. Pioneers ruthlessly got here by the shock troop. The target is about to go down close to T2. Got the Stuks going in here for the killing blow. Target weak point again. There you go. Successfully blinds here the H5 with the Sturmgeschütz. Second Stuk moving in as well. The shock troop is being crushed here by the target tank. T-54 here versus the Stuk here. Direct hit target tank moving in. Ooh, direct hit on the penal troopers. Vonivan desperately needs more infantry though. Stuk there. Moving in against the H5 again. Half health, less than half health. 152 versus 57. Gonna loosen the Stuk there, go another hit here, but Stuk kaput. A tragic blow to the German army. Second Stuk, if I can get the C-54 next almost gotta be got Bletchley to the up close. It's not gonna matter much at all with the already barely existent armor bonus the Stuk gets there. 143 versus 57. Stuk tries to turn, but it's not fast enough. Target tank being repaired. We got 143 versus 57. Vonivan's just lost most of his forces. Can he somehow salvage this? He's going for the victory point, so he's focusing everything there. From Mother Russia, they're deactivating. Got another recon overflight here as Baoliang wants as much information as possible to determine his next move here versus Vonivan. That's at least not a bad idea. He's down to 54 there. Vonivan's at 143. Target tanking down. He repairs. But so is Baoliang's armor. He really just charging with it now. He might have a small chance of taking out the tiger. He's not much likely, I think, to lose it without really achieving anything, at which point that'd be GG. But he's still trying it nonetheless, it seems. Getting pacified there by the Gundis. Very, very low in health. Who knows, if he landed the hit with the heat fire, he might have a bit of a chance there. Shock troops held back by the MG42, veteran 2 on that one. And nice work, more engineers there for Baoliang to help repace at 35, 32 versus 143 here. Looks like Vonivan has managed to just save this by the very edge, but then again, who knows? Baoliang is certainly fighting hard to win this no matter what. Graham Eastern point, we got the T-446 moving in. We got 21 points left here for the Red Army. Tiger Tank getting the T-446. He's ramming it, crushing a party in the process, but doesn't get the Tiger Tank knocked out. In fact, the Tiger Tank is now veteran 2. 143 versus 17. We got the penalty moving up there. Pioneer is moving forward to contest the point here, but he's actually going to risk moving into line 5 there. H5 opening up, and he's going to crash them. He's going to crash them. It's anti-tank charge off there, killing self penalty. The Tiger's down. The Tiger is down, but almost all the victory points there are for Vonivan's, except for the one here in the east. Grenade off, wiping out the Ostroben. 9 points left. Vonivan's forces are dying at a disturbingly rapid pace. 7 points. Gundis bring it up contest. Satchel charge off there. Vonivan doesn't care. Pioneer's wiped. We got 4 points left. He's moving in everything he can to the punch machine gun. Hold the line here. Can Vonivan win? 3 points left. Kennedy has got the shock troopers. Well, the penal troops, I don't know. The other way they're dead. Engineers moving in. They can't push off the Kennedy is the shock troopers moving in, but it's too late. It's too late for Baoliang. And there we go. GG. Game over. Vonivan just won by the tiniest of margins with the biggest of costs. A brutal fight here for dominance and victory on Crossing in the Woods, with both players certainly giving their all, certainly some abilities that rarely get used, got heavily used, like tactical movement from Mother Russia. We saw B4s, demo charges in sneaky places. We saw a lot of things there. So an absolutely outstanding match here between two solid players on Crossing in the Woods. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell your friends, tell your family, but don't tell your enemies. And if you'd like me to do, you can donate or pledge on Patreon. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. You all have a wonderful audience. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.